Hello my friends, Runar again. Today I have, this is the airgun version, which I've made videos of earlier, and in the exact same box, just that it says 6mm airsoft, I have the airsoft version. Later on, not in this video, I will make a side-by-side comparison, see how they perform. I know the airgun version is quite accurate for a 4.5mm BB gun. So let's see, manufactured by Umarex under license from Sturm Ruger and Company. 6mm airsoft, 13 round magazine, 1.6 joule. We will try it out. This is the first test of this for me. I got it a few days ago, but I did not have a chance to try it until today. There's a sticker in the front there, says 1.6 joule. I will remove it later, just peel it off. Magazine sits inside the ejector housing, which is on the firearm version. So you pull forward this piece and put in the BBs through a hole there, 13 BBs. It has a safety here, forward for fire, and if you push it back it's safe, but I have shitty fingers so I don't use that one. Either hammer is cocked or it is not. That's my safety. CO2 canister, well, you just flick off the left giddy panel like so. Allen key sits there to loosen up the CO2 puncturing screw. Like so. As always, I use Umarex CO2 canister and some silicone oil on the tip there. Tip goes in first, like so, and then, my friends, you just tighten up that screw there. That's life with shitty arthritic fingers. I heard it puncture, but I'll give it a little bit more, just to prevent any leaks while I'm testing. Like so. Now it should be ready to go. I have some steel balls. Not sure if I can use them, but we will try. Aluminium balls. 0.2 gram. The shop where I bought it from, on their website it says 360 feet per second with 0.2 gram. We will see. I have a dart, we can try this one first. This is almost 63 grains. About 4 gram. 62.8 grain. I measured it earlier, so I know. I also have Novrich 0.49 gram. I have a tin can. So, let's see how it goes. One moment. Temperature is about 21 degrees Celsius. 71, 72 degrees Fahrenheit, I think it is. So, inside my bedroom, aka shooting range. No ammo loaded yet, but let's try the dart first. Let's see if it will fit down the barrel. Yes, it does. Let's try the extra Dragonii. Didn't read. 0, 0. So I guess below 100 feet per second. But it was enough to penetrate the tin can in there. poking out the back there. So I don't think I'll shoot at this with the plastic ammo, or the sealed balls for that matter, because of the ricochet danger. So let's try steel balls. Let's see if it works. Three balls loaded up, 13.9 grain. (280 feet per second). (276). One more. That one didn't fire. There. I suspect they are a bit too large, the steel balls. But okay, I have tested them. Now let's try an overreach. I just load up a few of those also. I don't have a lot of them, but we can do some testing. So 0.49 gram. You know what? Let's try one shot at the tin can there. As I suspected, ricochet. 323 feet per second. Just a dent. So I will not shoot at that one anymore. .320. .326. .323. .322. Very stable velocity. .316. .311. Maybe we're out. Yeah. And now let's try the aluminium balls, or BBs. I'll do some target shooting outside after this crony testing. Shooting at a pop can. But let's see. First I want to do some crony numbers. Aluminium balls. 0.3 gram. 365. So with 0.3 gram we are over the 360 that is said it should give with 0.2 gram. $367. $365. Impressive stable velocity. $367. I think we have one more. $358. And now let's try the 0.2 gram BBs. This one has a spout on it, so let's just fill it up. Like so. Quick and easy. You can see the BBs are lining up and the inside there. Let's see. Will my chrono read it? If it is 00, it is over 400 feet per second. $390. So yeah. Well over the 360. 393. $391. Just for the heck of it, let's try my new X-Core Tech. It is already at 0.2 gram. So let's see. I think the CO2 blast is interfering. It says 198. It is much more than 198. Let me try to hold it a bit back. There, this one is more correct. 387. Energy 1.39 joules. Yes. That was the crony portion. Now let's do some plinking. So. Fill it up the magazine, and by the way, there I removed the sticker. 0.2 gram BBs. Let's try one-handed hold first. Shooting at that pop can there. Sure hit it. Don't know if the camera picked up the sound, but it spins around inside the can. This is a handgun, not a hands gun, although you can of course use both hands if you want to. Trigger pull is nice and sweet, a little bit long iron weight creep, but otherwise no problem. Range for me, from me to the can is about 6 meters. One more. Let's see. Yeah, we're out. Let's get over here. Is it the right two? At least some of them did. Two BBs was inside. Yeah. Let me take some shot at this target. See how that goes. Same range, same distance. I will use a two-handed hole, trying some shots at that target there, that cross or X. Let's see how it goes. Try to aim dead in the center and we can see how it hits. That one was a bit low. That one was a bit high and left. Not sure where that one went. That one was just about where I aimed. I might have to use heavier BBs. Yeah, this is all over the place. And we're out of ammo. Let me show you the target. As you can see, a bit all over the place. That was with 0.2 gram BBs. Now I have loaded up with the Devil Blaster 0.4 gram BBs. Let's take a couple of shots over the chrome. Maybe I can hit that can at the same time. .324. Same, 324. Let me step back a bit further. Now I'm about 8 meters from the can. Seems to be hitting more or less where I aim now with the heavier BBs. One more. Yeah. Seems to be way more accurate with 0.4 gram heavy plastic BBs. Very cool revolver. It's plastic, but it has a little bit of heft to it anyway. But I don't recommend you try fanning it, because it has a loading elevator that pushes things in place, I think, and that might break something if you try fan it. Metal hammer, metal trigger. Yeah. I have some 0.3 gram plastic BBs. Let's see how they go. And now, loaded with the 0.3 gram plastic BBs. Let's try it for velocity first. .358. So, not bad. I think it was exactly the same as the aluminium BBs, which are also 0.3 gram, so not bad. 362. .358. Let's see if I can hit that. I can from about 8 meters distance again. That one shot way to the left. That one hit. Shot to the left again. Hit. Accuracy seems to be better with 0.3 gram than 0.2 gram, but the best accuracy is with 0.4 gram as I see it. And we're out of ammo. Again, actually, the distance from there to where I stand over here is more like 9 meters. I will show you the can after this magazine. we're out. As you can see, hammered very well. This will be the final 13 shots, final magazine, because I'm quite tired in my arthritic fingers, prosthetic hands now. By the way, if you wonder if you saw my video where the HTP50 just exploded, well, it is still a bit red in here and sore. Not exactly painful, but sore inside. And that's a few days ago, so be careful with the Gen 1 HTP50 paintball markers. Let's see, after all these shots fired, what will the velocity be? Still 0.3 gram. Little bit slower, 352, so power is still quite high. .354. So you get a lot of shots from the CO2 canister. 351. 352. Very nice trigger, that's for sure. My friend Søren weighed the trigger pull and it is 1.8 kilo, so not bad. Suits me just fine. Now I can see the BBs are starting to bounce off the can, the upper part of it. And we're out of ammo. You know what? Let's do another reload. It is too much fun not to. Load it up again. God knows how many BBs are shots, but quite a few. Well, let's see. That was the last shot. Super fun blinking pistol. Not sure how well it will be suited in airsoft games, but for blinking and having fun, great gun indeed, airsoft gun. Here you can see the result on the pop can. I have not removed the CO2 canister yet. Let's try a shot at the bottom piece here. Like so. Load up, let's say 2 BBs, 0.3 gram. Will it make a hole? Oh, you bet. Let's take another one. That one did not penetrate. So let me show you the can. Last shot just made a dent. First shot made a hole. So I think we are just at the end of the CO2 canister. So let's remove it. As I said, I have no idea. I lost count how many shots I have fired, but let's see. Yeah, just a small hiss. So more or less completely out of CO2. The shop where I bought it, say you can expect around 100 shots from one CO2 canister, and I believe so because I've shot quite a bit today. So at least somewhere between say 60 and 90 shots, at least. Yes. Quite cheap too. Here in Norway the price is 1,300 Norwegian crowns, about 130 US dollars, which is cheap for being Norway. So yeah, very fun airsoft gun. So hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.